fight against cancer rages on, and Fifth Third Bank is unveiling a new campaign this month to gather donations for this worthy cause. I'm happy to welcome Tony Manisco from Fifth Third Bank to talk about this partnership that you have with Stand Up to Cancer. This is really, really interesting and quite unique.
I'd really be happy to. And you know, there's not many people that you run into today that are not impacted by cancer in one way or the other, either directly or indirectly. And one of our core values at Fifth Third Bank is to serve the communities that we represent as much as possible. So we thought this partnership with Stand Up to Cancer would be a good fit for Fifth Third Bank to really give back to the communities and help out wherever we could. So what we're here to talk about is every new customer that comes into the bank and opens an account with Fifth Third Bank and has a direct deposit and does 3 online bill pays, we will actually make a deposit of $150 to that account. But in addition to that, we'll have $150 sent to Stand Up to Cancer on their behalf. So it's really an excellent way to get a great account, but then also to help fund the research that's required to hopefully someday come up with some kind of a cure for cancer, which affects us all.
Absolutely, and we've got on our set here, case in point, is this an example of one of the checks that would then go to whoever you'd want to make that donation to. Now, this is part of a bigger, obviously it's a campaign and it runs through the end of the month, but there's a social media aspect, you have commercials. Well, tell me a bit more about that.
In fact, the social media aspect of this, I think, is quite unique. And when our customers come in and open those accounts, we invite them to take a picture with that check made out to or paid to the order of whoever they'd like to stand up for. And then we invite them to upload that to whether it be Facebook or Twitter to show everybody who they're standing up for. And it's really been an interesting campaign. We've had a number of people come in that have had very interesting and very, very sad stories about how their family has been impacted by cancer in one way or the other. We've got a number of situations where people have come in, it's their mother, it might be their wife, their children, with stories, and they're very proud of the fact that Fifth Third Bank is helping fund that research. So that's been great. Now, if you're not a new customer coming into the bank, you still want to participate. Again, you can go on Twitter and do the hashtag pay to the order of. That will take you right to the site. And every time you do that tweet, there's $1 that is contributed to Stand Up to Cancer. So there's a number of ways that people can participate.
What I like about this, your sort of slogan or tagline, I should say, is the Curious Bank. That's
yes,
how
we are.
And so how does this fit into this? Because it's, again, I say it's unique that you see banks that sponsor events and their names, and that's important, and underwriting events is important, but this is really a hand-in-hand partnership, it sounds like, with Stand Up to Cancer. So how does this fit into the broader picture of the Curious Bank?
Yeah, our slogan is that we are the Curious Bank, and from a sales aspect, that means that we're going to ask questions, and we inquire about everything that we possibly can. And what we're interested in is finding a way to cure cancer. So it seemed to fit with our slogan, we're the Curious Bank, we'd like to help find a cure for cancer. So the partnership with Stand Up to Cancer seemed to make very good sense for us. So we're in there talking about it constantly. We have our staff is very prepared to talk about this campaign and really fund whatever monies we can to help find a cure at some point.
And this isn't the first time you've worked with Stand Up to Cancer.
No, in fact, last year we had a very successful program, Take a Swipe at Cancer. So every time a customer used one of our debit cards or credit cards and they took a swipe with that card, there was $1 contributed to Stand Up to Cancer. That program basically funded $543,000 just off that effort alone. So I'm absolutely convinced that our current campaign, this current initiative, will beat that hands down as we move forward with this campaign.
No, I think this is wonderful. We've got the information there for you on the screen if you want to learn more information about either opening up a new account or, as Tony mentioned, there's other ways, the hashtag pay to the order of. I think that's great. So posting any photo and $1, is that correct, automatically goes to it. So there it is right there. Twitter hashtag pay to the order of. And then, of course, for more information, you can go to the website on your screen, su2c.53.com. And yeah, congratulations for this ongoing partnership. I mean, I think that's fascinating, and really, best of luck to you with beating that record of raising more money.
Well, I'm very proud to be associated with a bank that really is involved in the communities as much as we are. So thank you for having me here.
Yeah, no, thank you. And thanks again to Royce, because I thought, again, another community initiative that you have going on. So thank you for being
You're welcome.
here.
I'm going to go out and Stand Up to Cancer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
All right, again, we've got that information for you, but there's more to come on STL TV Live after this break. We'll learn all about the Archangels basketball team, so don't go anywhere.